Imagine if two of your neighbors had been in a 15-year death match over who could bake more pies. Except in this case, the pies are goals, and instead of cooling on a windowsill, they're flying into nets at 100 kilometers an hour. That's Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo for you. Two men who refuse to retire, fade away, or even take a proper vacation. In 2025, when most players their age are comparing cruise packages and complaining about back pain, they're still out here running the football world like it's their part-time gig. And the scoreboard right now? Messi 24, Ronaldo 22. This isn't just sport, it's a never-ending telenovela with better haircuts, louder crowds, and more plot twists than your uncle's WhatsApp conspiracy threads. Why this story still matters in 2025. You might think, come on, they've been doing this forever. And yes, you'd be right. This rivalry has been running so long that if it were a Netflix series, it would already be in its 12th season with an expensive spin-off in production. Yet, unlike most rivalries that fade when time catches up, this one refuses to die. Every year, just when you think the last chapter has been written, Messi and Ronaldo rip the page in half and write something new. The magic here is that this is no longer just about football, it's about the human spirit. Pride. Legacy. Two men staring down the ticking clock of time and saying, not today. They could have retired years ago and still been immortalized. Instead, they're still training, still suiting up, and still chasing records as if their careers depend on it. Without storytelling, Messi 24 versus Ronaldo 22 is a cold stat, a line you might drop in a pub quiz. With storytelling, it's a living cliffhanger, the kind that has fans checking match schedules the way teenagers stalk a crush's Instagram story. Every goal is a plot point, every missed chance a gasp in the theater, and every remaining fixture an opportunity to rewrite the ending. And here's the key: facts and figures are like raw ingredients, good, but bland on their own. Storytelling is the seasoning that makes people want to taste what you're serving. Messi in 2025, painting masterpieces in pink. Messi's 2025 season isn't just a continuation, it's a reinvention. Wearing the unapologetically bold pink kit of Inter Miami, he's turned Major League Soccer into his personal gallery. And on that canvas, goals. 18 in MLS, 5 in the CONCACAF Champions Cup, 1 in the FIFA Club World Cup. 24 in total, each with its own unique fingerprint. Watching Messi is like watching a Michelin star chef at work. You know it's going to be special, but you never quite know what the dish will be. Sometimes it's a delicate lob over the keeper, the kind of finish that feels like a handwritten love note to the game. Other times it's a dizzying run through a maze of defenders, making them look like they've just been conned out of their dignity. In MLS, defenders have learned that Messi doesn't run at you in predictable lines. He drifts, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Blink and he's gone, the ball already in the net. In the CONCACAF Champions Cup, he's treated every match like a personal challenge, threading passes that seem to defy geometry and finishing with composure that makes chaos look like choreography. And here's the remarkable thing, he's 38 years old. For most players, that's golf club and retirement age. Messi is still logging big minutes, still dictating games, and still producing moments that make fans believe in magic. He doesn't look like a man winding down, he looks like one savoring every second of his encore. Ronaldo in 2025, the relentless goal blacksmith. Cristiano Ronaldo's 2025 is carved out of steel. At 40, he still has the build of a superhero, the leap of an Olympic high jumper, and the energy of a man who's allergic to losing. Playing for Al-Nassr in Saudi Arabia, he's scored 22 goals between January and July, keeping Messi within sight and the race for bragging rights alive. If Messi is a painter, Ronaldo is a blacksmith. His strikes are hammer blows. His headers are like wrecking balls, timed perfectly and delivered with a force that rattles the net. In the AFC Champions League elite, he's been equal parts predator and performer, ghosting into position like a shark circling prey, then striking with ruthless efficiency. His 935th career goal, reported by TalkSport in May, wasn't just another notch in the record book. It was a reminder that he's been bending matches to his will for longer than some of his teammates have been alive. You get the sense that if there were no games, he'd still be in an empty stadium, firing shots into an empty goal until the sun went down. Where Messi makes you shake your head in disbelief, Ronaldo makes you clench your fists in awe. Messi's game is elegance and illusion. Ronaldo's is domination and defiance. And at 40, he's still terrifying defenders and thrilling fans. The rivalry lives on. 2 goals separate them. That's all. And yet, that tiny gap is a lightning bolt through the football world. It's not just a stat, it's a dare. When Messi scores, somewhere Ronaldo sees it and mutters, "Not today." When Ronaldo finds the net, Messi probably smiles into his mate T and thinks, "We'll see about that." This duel isn't just about catching up or pulling ahead. It's about refusing to let the other man have the last word. The push and pull keeps them sharp, keeps them relevant, and keeps millions of fans hooked. It's like watching 2 chess grandmasters play with a board that occasionally bursts into flames. And what makes it so compelling is the balance of respect and rivalry. They've pushed each other to heights they might not have reached alone, ensuring that neither could coast without the other breathing down his neck. It's not about fame or contracts anymore. It's about proving to themselves and to us who can keep writing the better ending. What storytellers can learn from this? The reason we care about this rivalry isn't because we love numbers. It's because the numbers mean something. 24 versus 22 is just math until you add the history, the personalities, and the stakes. Messi is the quiet genius, the artist who seems to play in slow motion while the rest of the world scrambles. Ronaldo is the warrior, chiseling his greatness through relentless will. For storytellers, this is the blueprint. Create characters your audience can connect to. Build conflict that forces them to choose sides. Give your narrative stakes something that can be won or lost. And above all, make your story about more than the facts. Make it about what those facts mean. Turning data into drama. Numbers are easy to forget. Stories are not. Saying, Messi scored 18 goals in MLS is fine, but saying, Messi painted 18 masterpieces on the green canvas of the MLS, each a brushstroke that left defenders spinning, is unforgettable. Saying Ronaldo scored 22 goals is okay, but saying Ronaldo at 40 defied gravity 22 times and hammered goals into nets like he was forging a legacy out of iron turns stats into cinema. That's the lesson here. The right framing transforms data from cold to captivating. Whether you're presenting sales numbers, scientific results, or sports stats, build the scene, describe the stakes, and make your audience feel the moment. The framework behind the fun. This rivalry works because it follows the golden rules of storytelling. It humanizes the data. Messi and Ronaldo aren't just numbers. They're living characters. It's visual. We can picture Messi's dribbles and Ronaldo's leaps. It's emotional pride, rivalry, joy, suspense. It uses rehooks. Every match adds a new twist. And it invites participation. Fans argue, track, and cheer as if they're part of the saga. For your own storytelling, the lesson is simple. Give your audience a reason to keep turning the page. Whether it's football goals or business milestones, let them follow the journey. Make them care enough to want the next chapter. 7 months into 2025, Messi leads Ronaldo 24-22. Statistically, that gap could close in a single match. Narratively, it's the perfect chapter in a saga that has spanned more than a decade and defined modern football. Comedically, it's like watching 2 dads at a barbecue still arguing over who was better in high school. Except these dads are still faster, sharper, and more competitive than most of the kids. The beauty of this story is that we're still counting, still caring, and still inspired. And there you have it, Messi 24, Ronaldo 22, and a rivalry that refuses to retire. If you've enjoyed this video through football's greatest soap opera, make sure to smash that like button like Ronaldo smashes a header, and hit subscribe so you never miss the next twist in this saga. Drop your prediction in the comments who's finishing 2025 on top. And remember, in the world of Messi and Ronaldo, the next goal is always the best one.